Okay, Kevin, just let us know that the recording has started.
Recording is active.
Thank you. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the KubeStellar Community Meeting. It's August 7th, 2025. We are over the halfway point of this year. Just as a reminder, our meetings are every other Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern. There are now reminders that go out to join this call in each one of our new community spaces, especially in Slack. This has specifically to do with pound KubeStellar-dev in the cncf Slack organization. On that note, we have moved. We used to be in the Kubernetes Slack organization. We are now in the Cloud Native Compute Foundation's Slack organization, and we've moved our channel. So if you're not currently on that channel, go ahead and get an invite to the CNCF's Slack organization, and then find the pound KubeStellar-dev channel, and we'd love to have you. This meeting and others are recorded and placed on our YouTube channel. You can find it at kubestellar.io/TV. Also, if you would like access to update this document or any others in our portfolio, go to kubestellar.io/join_us. Okay. If you have an item that you'd like to add to the agenda, go ahead and add it below. First off, though, we are active members and proud members of the CNCF's sandbox community. And as so, we abide by a contributor code of conduct, and I read it at the beginning of all our meetings, this being no exception. As contributors and maintainers in the CNCF community and in the interest of fostering an open and welcoming community, we pledge to respect all people who contribute through reporting issues, posting feature requests, updating documentation, submitting pull requests or patches, and other activities. We are committed to making the participation in the CNCF community a harassment-free experience for everyone, regardless of the level of experience, gender identity and expression, sexual orientation, disability, personal appearance, body size, ethnicity, race, age, religion, or nationality. And as I always like to say, this just basically means be nice to each other. It's a great rule of thumb. Okay, so today is, as I stated, August 7th of 25. If you want to add your name to the attendee list, we'd love to have you there. Just some logistical updates. As I mentioned before, we've moved. So CNCF Slack org, pound KubeStellar-dev. So go get yourself an invite to that and head on over. Okay, KubeCon North America, the CFP is closed. The event takes place on November 10th to the 13th. There is pre-conference on the 9th. We have applied for a couple of pre-conference items, CFPs. We're waiting on word if those are accepted or not. But on the actual dates, 10th through the 13th, we've been accepted for two talks. We have a lightning talk, KubeStellar, and that's on the 10th. And I believe it's at 1:24 p.m. And then we have a poster session, software-defined farm. This is with Cornell and KubeStellar. And this will be on the show floor at 6:15 p.m., I believe on November 11th. I know I have it in the Slack channel. I'll update it afterwards if it's not right. We do also have some other items coming up. We're shooting for the ability to be in the project pavilion. And this is typically afforded to all those that are part of the CNCF sandbox incubation or graduated project. So this is TBD. And then we have another TBD that's out there. Yes, there's a question in Milwaukee. Okay, no question. Got it. All right.
Sorry.
Yes,
they're just trying to get a link. They're just trying to get a link to the docs.
Yep. So you go to kubestellar.io/join_us. Okay. And then when you do that, you join our Google group, and then once you've got that, then you just go to kubestellar.io/agenda.
All right, thank you.
Okay. And Waki, is that all right?
Yeah, I'm trying to do it right now. Just give me a second.
Okay.
So.
Very good. All right. Just throw a question in the chat if you'd like to. Kevin is monitoring and he can answer any questions. Thanks, Kevin. I just volunteered you. Okay.
Noticed that.
We were at Open Source Summit, June 23rd to the 25th. It was a great turnout, good time. We have a recording for that on our YouTube channel. You can go ahead and watch it there. The Fall LFX Internship Program, 6 new projects were proposed and approved. So that program will start on September 8th. We will start onboarding people to that. We are actively taking applicants. I believe the application period ends on August 13th. We're just about 6 days away from that. So if you're interested in the LFX internship program, go ahead to the go up to the LFX internship program portal and look for KubeStellar, and you'll see that we have a number of items there listed, and you can apply to them. Your best way to become part of the team is through contribution. So we actively look for contributions. We don't really look much at resumes or cover letters or proposals or anything like that. We just look at your activity in our repos, and that's how we typically make decisions. We do follow that up with interviews for those that have made the cut and are actively contributing, and yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. We have a whole bunch of folks in the Term 2 internship program, and they're just wrapping things up. About 3.5 weeks left in that program. We did a lot. We have a design system, and we building a marketplace for KubeStellar plugins, KubeStellar plugins themselves, UI enhancements, and extending KubeFlex with a new control plane that'll allow for us to do multi-tenancy, and reducing reliance on kubectl and containers. This is updates to Helm. And we also had a gentleman with us from the Google Summer of Code working on telemetry and metrics. And of course, we always have the Cornell SDF program, which will continue to yield great benefits. We've been working a lot on confidential computing this year. That's been the focus. As I stated earlier, that we will be at KubeCon North America for a poster session with them. And we also had Georgia Tech, which just wrapped up. And they worked on a kubectl-plugin called Multi. And that repo is now looking for help. So if you're interested, go to KubeStellar since that internship has ended, we're now looking for people to actively pick up and work on the KubeStellar /kubectl plugin called Multi. Okay, our 28 release is available. We've completed an upgrade to Kubernetes 1.3. A lot of security vulnerabilities fixed. I am informed that we are now currently at 85% for compatible with the IFOSA requirements list, which is fantastic. We've really made great strides there. So I want to thank the community for pushing us up the chart. Also, another thing I should mention about the community while we're on it, we are now in the top 50 of CNCF projects in terms of contributors, and that is the 25th percentile or greater of the entirety of the CNCF. We're so happy about accomplishing this. We wanted to say thank you to all our contributors that are watching around the world. You're the ones who are propping us up, so please continue to do so. Next year, we'd like to be in the top 10. Let's see if we can get there. All right, next up, we'll be working on an upgrade campaign to get us to Kube 131. Currently, they're at 133. So this is a rolling thing. We move as Kubernetes evolves, so do we. And more vulnerability fixes are on the way. We've got Prowl migration, which is completed. We've still got some issues there. Probably look for some help on fixing those at some point in the near future. Look for help wanteds on that. and a vulnerability in the core Helm chart, and we've got some fixes underway on that as well. Summarization work is always present on our list, and it's still underway. We're still chipping away at it. And multiple simultaneous KubeStellar systems, hub and spoke, core and WEX, manager and managers. We're also working on something called A to A, which is agent to agent, and MCP, model control protocol. So these items will help us bridge the gap into the AI realm and start using AI to do things with KubeStellar. Okay, so that's the latest on us. We've got a bunch of things in motion. We're starting up a roadmap discussion, which will not start this week, but we just be ready and prepared. Next meeting, we should be talking more about that. And we've got a common error in the post control hooks that are in the core Helm chart. Is there anybody on that wanted to talk about that? Is Rupam here? Okay, I don't see Rupam on the line. Okay, so that'll about do it for the agenda, the main agenda. I'll open up the floor now. We've got another 15 minutes or so. If anybody would like to talk about experiences with KubeStellar or things that they would like to bring forward as part of the community. Floor is open.
I'm here, Andy.
Oh, hey, Rupam. Do you want to make a comment on any of the PCH stuff or any of the other topics that you've got listed on the agenda?
I have to check on it.
Okay. All right. Okay, folks, any other comments or questions?
Okay. So,
Go ahead,
this is a major bug actually. What happened that whenever you release ITS and WTS control plane by one Helm release, and then afterward you try to add another Helm release, and by that you trying to add a WTS and ITS. Mainly one ITS and one WTS is added by one Helm chart, and one WTS and one ITS is added by another Helm chart. Means two WTS and two ITS. So the second WTS is means the second WTS system, the transport controller is giving error and saying that there is multiple ITS present. We cannot retrieve the kube config from that. So that is the error. So you have to add two ITS and two WTS into your cluster, and you see that the second WTS transport controller is giving you error and tell you that there are multiple ITS. So that is the main issue we are going on. I think DC is already working how to solve this problem, and I think Mike is mentoring the whole thing.
Oh, okay. So this is the fall mentorship on the ratio of WDS and ITS?
It is not under the core mentorship. Our core mentorship is about WECs. So it is a problem of Helm chart. I opened yesterday. It is not directly linked with the LFX.
Okay. Okay, very good. All right, Rupam, do you want to give? Yeah. Oh. Whenever the contributor I'm use, can I directly apply it through LFX as a paid intern directly, or should I go through the ladder? Okay, yeah. Good question. So Angel, yeah, I can take that real quick. So yes, the contributor ladder existed. What we're trying to do is inform people that they can come in the front door sort of in two main ways to move up that ladder. So we like to bring in interns, and the way that we bring in interns is through through folks contributing to our code base. And that's the best way that we get to learn and know about people and determine if they're a right fit for KubeStellar. We're a very inclusive community, so we like to get to know people right up front. So you can come in as a paid intern, and most people that come in, there's only Usually we only have 6 projects every semester, which means there's only, if we try to participate in the LFX 3 times a year, so that only leaves openings for 18 folks to come in through paid internships. Now we are advertising that for the paid internships, we will also allow unpaid interns to be a part of the program. It's still the same requirements in terms of what statistics we'd like you to achieve in terms of the number of help wanted issues and PRs you should comment on and PRs you should submit. But as an unpaid intern, you then once you've applied for a regular paid internship, you've shown interest and you're contributing. And if you're not selected as a paid intern, then you can certainly DM me or drop a line in the KubeStellar-dev Slack channel and request that you become part of the project as an unpaid intern. You can also leave a note on the program's upstream in the KubeStellar repository's upstream issue and voice your interest. And doing so, then we effectively, during the first week or 2 of the internship program, we allow unpaid folks to join the project or the programs that they wish to. So you'll typically be able to, after the project starts, selections go out somewhere before September 1st this time around. So you can figure anytime after September 1st, you can voice your opinion and say, hey, I'd like to become an unpaid intern. So at that point, you can come on as an unpaid intern. Unpaid interns, the benefits of an unpaid intern is 1, you get to follow along with the program and get free mentorship. 2, once you've completed an unpaid program successfully and graduated, you become prioritized for a paid mentee position for the next semester, or for any semester after that, for that matter. So if you don't get it in the next semester, you can come back for the semester after that and apply for a paid internship. Once you've completed your unpaid or paid internship, you're then allowed also to become a mentor for an upcoming semester. So as we develop programs for the next semester, you can request to be a mentor for one of those programs, and that's provided that you were just successfully graduated as an unpaid or paid intern. So for an unpaid intern, you've got a couple different directions. You can come on as an unpaid intern after doing contributions, and then be allowed to, then you can go straight to mentorship, or you can come on as an unpaid intern and you can apply for paid internship programs. I hope that helps satisfy your question. Angela, is that good enough? Okay, great. Thank you for your question. Kevin.
Yeah, I just wanted to add to what you said a little bit, Andy.
Yeah.
The whole reason we do this is because there are so many moving pieces to KubeStellar, and our internships are a very compressed time frame. So we want to have some indication that you understand how we do the work, and will be successful if you're working on an intern project, because the last thing we want is for somebody to dive in and then be overwhelmed by all the moving pieces. So we want to ease people in to be comfortable with working like this before we start an actual time delimited internship with you.
That's a really good point. Okay, Rishi, did you have a question? I saw your hand go up twice.
Hey Andy, I just wanted to mention my KubeStellar journey and the contribution and the project I applied for. So should I go ahead?
Yeah, so you go ahead. Which projects are you applying for?
For the first time, I applied for the 2 projects, like my contribution aligned with them, implement KubeStellar control logic to map WCS resource, and the second one is allow a WDS to work with more than one IDS.
Okay, WDS and WC. Okay, cool. Good. Okay, Rishi. So be aware that we know that there's currently unpaid interns that are completing the program now that are interested in that very same, those 2 exact same internships. So there'll be preferential treatment for them because they'll be completing it successfully, but there'll still be an interview process. So you should apply, and I'll make sure it's noted that you're interested in both those programs because you've made quite a bit of in the way of contribution. There's also another possibility for you, Rishi. In this case, because you've been contributing so much, if you'd like to develop a program of your own and run it over the course of the fall, you can be a mentor for that program. It's still unpaid, but we did this with Himanshu this past summer. He was very interested in becoming an intern and a mentee, and he was not able to because the positions had filled up, and he requested to he wanted to be part of KubeStellar anyway. So we offered him the opportunity to build his own unpaid program, and he ran it himself. And now he is looking to become a paid intern in the fall. So there's that option as well, Rishi. Okay?
Okay, got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Rupam, go ahead.
Yes, for WEC program, Franco is wanting a strong proposal. I think Himanshu and Prabha has already asked for the proposal, so I want to ever receive about the same thing. Write a strong proposal that how we can solve this problem, and might be that increase your chance.
Very good.
Thank you.
I'm going to let both projects know now that you're interested. Okay, any other questions?
Yeah, so I was applying for the MCP and 808 project. I just want to know well, because I saw it was there in the last time, but I didn't see a lot of, PRs about it on the current GitHub PR page. I just wanted to get more context into if there's been groundwork that's already existing, and who folks are already interested in that as well, because I'd be interested in working on that.
Yeah, and Waki, if you have you applied for the the program yet?
I'm about to submit my cover letter and resume.
Okay. Okay, do you have any contributions to any of the KubeStellar repositories yet?
Yeah, just have a contribution on the docs.
Okay. Okay. So make sure you cite that inside of your your application, and I would hope that you continue to contribute. And if you're interested in unpaid opportunities, also make people aware of that as well. Okay?
Yeah, sure, totally.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Anwaki. Okay. Any other comments or questions?
Comment in the chat from Lee.
Yeah, I think it was just info.
Yeah.
All right. Let's let me see if there's anything else to cover here. Okay, I think that's gonna do it. So, all right, very good, everybody. Thank you so much for your time, and the recording will be posted sometime this afternoon. Have a great 2 weeks, and we'll see you again on our next community meeting. Thanks for joining.